Welcome back, fourth grade artists. At this point, you should have your contour line drawing of your sneaker complete. It should include as much possible detail as you could see, and it should be drawn in pencil and outlined in Sharpie. Now we're going to move on to the background. So for the background, I want you to be creative. I want you to come up with a place for your shoe to be that isn't typical. So usually your shoe is either on your foot or maybe in your closet, but let's not do that. Let's put our shoes somewhere exciting. So some things I've seen in the past: outer space, candy store, even a shoe store. I still think, it's typical, but it's creative. You could put your shoes, let's see, where else can you put your shoes? Maybe you want to take a moment and jot down a few ideas of where you might want to put your shoe. The example in the art room from last year, it was just outside. It was a very boring example. There was a tree on the side, if you remember, and some grass on the ground, but it wasn't very exciting. And what I love about you guys is your creativity and your ability to come up with ideas that I could never even think of. So take some time, brainstorm, and come up with a really interesting idea for the background for your shoe. The one thing I want you to include no matter what you do is a horizon line. And we've talked about this in the past. The horizon line is the line that separates the grass from the sky. So your horizon line needs to be anywhere where your shoe is or above. So you don't want your horizon line down here, because then it would look like your shoe is hovering. Unless that is your plan. Maybe you're going to do some sort of magical shoe that floats. Then maybe you could create some lines underneath to make it look like it's floating. But otherwise, we're going to do our horizon line behind our shoe. So you're going to have it go off to the side, and then just kind of draw an imaginary line across until you get to the edge of your shoe and continue it. All right, so now my shoe is sitting on a ground, and I can come up with where I want my shoe to be. So I'm going to brainstorm and come up with something interesting, and I will post a picture when I'm done.